Hey everybody, so I'm going to give you your next focus for today with the project. So yesterday you should have completed your two Peels paragraphs on Monday and on Tuesday. So those two Peels paragraphs should be done in your outline. You've edited, you've proofread, you've checked for style, making sure you never say like my utopia, the problem I will solve, right? No my, no I, no contractions, spell check, all that jazz. And you've submitted that document for your Peels paragraphs. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to create the presentation that you're going to do, where you're going to put all of the rest of the information in about the utopia you've created from here on out. This will be your first graded assignment for quarter 4. So please make sure that you're keeping up with the work and you're doing good work on it. Okay. Your first thing to do is that you need to choose what you're going to create to showcase what your utopia looks like. You have all these options here that you can choose from. I don't care what you use. If you have another idea, just ask me. At this point, my understanding is that the school is helping those of you who don't have a device and don't have internet. And they're helping you to get that. So pretty much everybody should now be doing something electronic on Google Classroom. My knowledge, there's only a few people who still don't have a device or internet. Those are the only people who can complete the poster, the brochure, that sort of thing. Everybody else is expected to be posting on Google Classroom. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do this with a Google slideshow, just because I know most of you will choose to do that since you're so comfortable with it. But again, you can do any of these options for you. Okay, so first choose what you're going to create as your creative project and how you're going to showcase what your utopia looks like. Okay, when you do that, you are going to go to Google Classroom. So this is period 1 classroom, but you're all the same. And I have put the first assignment about the Creative Utopia project at the top of each Google Classroom page. Okay. The Peels assignment for the project is now the second item down. You're going to go to that first assignment, the basic Creative Utopia project assignment. And I can't show you on my end because mine looks different, but you're going to open that assignment. And then on the right side, you should have the option to create a Google slideshow. You're going to do that right in this assignment so I can immediately see that it's attached. If you want to do one of the other options, an infographic, a Prezi, you're doing a website, then you are going to private comment on this assignment with the link to that website or the link to that infographic, whatever it may be. So make sure that I have access to view it so that I can pop in and see your work, help you with any questions you have, that sort of thing. Okay, so that is step number 1. Now we have to see, what do we put into that slideshow or infographic, Prezi, whatever you're doing. You've already done your Peels paragraphs 1 and 2, so I'm going to show you where to put those today. So you'll just basically transfer your final copies of those paragraphs in, and you're going to create, which is number 2, the cover sheet or the title slide. Okay. This includes a name for your utopian society with an explanation as to why you chose that name. So it should relate to the focus that you chose. So if I'm doing climate change as the problem my utopia is solving, then my name should maybe give an indication of that, right? I always give the example that in my utopian society, I would put my society in a bubble and then control the climate within that bubble. So for me, maybe I explained that my name is the bubble. I don't know. And then I'm going to give an explanation as to why I chose that name. And then you're going to create a flag as a symbol of your utopia. You are going to explain in detail why you chose the colors and the symbol. What ideas do the colors and pictures symbolize? You can always look this up. If you choose green and yellow, you can look up what does green stand for, what does yellow stand for, or look up what colors stand for, and then choose your colors based on whatever ideas they represent. If you're trying to give hope, then you maybe want a color that instills hope or represents hope. If you want to show that you are a dictator and totalitarian, then maybe your color would be black or red or something along those lines, right? So kind of look that up and give some thought. Whatever picture you want to put into your flag, make sure that it relates. Again, if I'm doing climate change, I want to make sure that the image on my flag, if I have one, relates to that in some way, right? It should show something that's important to my utopian society. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to put that into your Google slideshow. So